Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we're wrapping up this war. These guys rebelled a bit. We will deal with them pretty easily, in fact. They aren't getting much done at all. Like, literally nothing right now. So that's great. Now, it does look like we have a bit of a Gizgo problem, doesn't it? The Gizgo family is pretty disloyal. Now, there's no chance of civil war right now. But the Gizgo, they are not at all happy. So we should probably take a look. Let's see. Characters? How can we actually improve our relationship with the whole family? Because that might be something we need. Well, right now, I think we'll just leave it be. And we'll look to improve our stability after this war. So let's go ahead and tick forward here for a bit. Looks like there's going to be some combat happening here. They're actually going to come attack us, and I welcome this. I believe we win this. I hope our allies will show up and help. We'll see. But we should win this with our professional troops, and yeah, we absolutely are. Fantastic. That is, of course, as planned. We will win this battle, eventually. And we are, of course, building up some experience there. And probably some loyalty, which is potentially not great. That did cost us a fair amount of manpower, but we should be able to re-up that. We're still sticking at that 42%, unfortunately. And I'd love it if our allies would help us out here. Offer alliance from Carthaginian. That's these guys? I actually accept that. Okay, we can call them in. That does put us up over our diplomatic relation limit. That is, of course, expected. And we are going to be working on integrating these guys over here. Now, they are currently at plus 200, and we are just immediately going to work on starting integration. Okay, fantastic. We could start integration with these guys as well. We're going to be a little concerned about our aggressive expansion, but I'm going to go ahead and do that regardless. Okay. Hopefully we finish up this siege sometime soon. It'd be very awkward indeed if we did not. Granaries have been raided. We'll replace the stockpile. That's not a problem. Fantastic. We finally won this siege. Okay. So that'll get all this capping, and we're going to need to make our way up over here, and that's completely fine. I'm not too concerned about this rebellion just yet. We will deal with that, although I am going to call Carthaginian here into... They'll join us in our war versus Diatania. Okay. I was hoping that they would join us in our war against... Oh, wait. Is this Diatania? Yes. That is the war I wanted them to join against. Perfect. Peace is imminent. That's expected, of course. We're at 92% war score here, and we are working on our siege over here. We've got multiple sieges ongoing. Hopefully we'll make some progress up in this region. That'd be a good thing. They have taken this area from us, which really is irritating, actually. We have to come deal with this. Our allies will hopefully keep progress moving up here, but we have to deal with this. So we're going to come down here and deal with it. How long until our peace is imminent? Quite a long time. Okay. Our civic advances have advanced. The question is, do we want to work on our civic advances? Import value plus 5%. I'm not sure how useful that is, but there are some nice tax benefits down here further. National Freeman output wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing. Pop migration speed would be pretty decent too. And unintegrated culture happiness would actually be fantastic for us. We're going to take that because we're going to need it. Okay. Looks like we are getting some siege ticks over here. That's great. And we're going to continue pushing our way down over this way and hopefully catching these guys. They're not currently interested in this battle. Although it looks like we're going to be able to catch maybe some of them. Can we catch them here? Yes, we can. Perfect. That's what we want. We want to siege this anyway. This is an ideal location. So we will go ahead and kill these jerks. Wonderful. We stack wiped them. And then we're going to... Where are they going? They're going into here. Not ideal. But it looks like we'll catch 600 of them. Okay, that's fine. How's this siege going? We're up to 7%. That's fine. And we're going to continue coming over here. Stack wipe these guys. Wonderful. 20 approval from Democrats? Sure. We'll take that. Excellent. So we stack wiped those guys, and we're going to come back to Ad Palem, and then we'll start sieging this area. We're up to 14% on this siege. I'd like to be a little further than this. There's no doubt about that. I was hoping our allies would siege this. I really, really was. But alas, they don't seem to be interested, so we will have to come siege it. Okay. We're going to continue our way down over here and allow our allies to continue working up here. Excellent. So that should put us back up to, 97% war score there. Fantastic. We did take some hits up here, that's for sure. We want to wrap up this war. There's no doubt about that. And we want to wrap up this rebellion as well. These guys are on their way over-ish. They appear to be in a separate war. Okay, that's fine. Our allies were thinking about fighting here. They haven't succeeded yet. We're currently at 49%. Hopefully we get that now. That would be ideal. Oh, we didn't. Sad. And a food shortage tick? Rough. Our allies should be able to defend this, I hope. We're getting bad rolls on these 49%, so... Yeah, they're definitely coming in, but they're going to lose this for sure. So this is fine. Our allies will reinforce, and we will have absolutely no problem with that. The oligarchs are giving us some backlash, though. Our great city has, until recently, and by long tradition, been ruled by a pair of kings, Sefets elected by the Senatorial Assembly to oversee the conduct of war and the administration of the empire. These appointments were fettered by bribery and nepotism, with two families, the Magonids in particular, dominating the political landscape. The power of the kings eventually waned and was slowly replaced with more direct senatorial authority, leading to Henoni and Bomilcar's failed coup to restore the power of the monarchs in 446, right at the beginning of the game. Or, actually, right before the beginning of the game. Carthage has now escaped the stifling grip of bought crowns and continues to flourish under the republican direction of our oligarchs. However, there are still some senators who look back on the monarchy with a certain wistfulness, and fear that the path we tread may lead to empowered popular assemblies, or, what's worse, full-blown democracy. Yeah, that would be awful, wouldn't it? That would be a lot of loyalty. And I like it. That's what we'll do. Excellent. So our reinforcements have arrived up here, and we will crush the enemy, and hopefully finish that siege presently. That would be an ideal scenario, of course. And we didn't win. Okay. Well, we won the battle. We didn't win the siege, is what I mean. Over here, we are slowly sieging this down. Very slowly. Okay. So this is going to be another siege over here. I am interested, potentially, in continuing this war. Potentially. We know that there's going to be some disloyal provinces, and actually that family seems to be less upset now. So I'm okay with that. We are probably going to have a rebellion in Tintagania very soon. Or rather, Tingitania. Okay, we won this siege. We have 12 troops left in this levy. Okay, well, that's good. We may want to pull them back and have them reinforce a bit. And so we shall. Okay, we're not going to join our allies in this fight. Our levies can go ahead and reinforce. Daniel Barca has been born. Good for him. And I actually moved them a little further than I intended to. Let's leave them right here. Excellent. And we'll just bring them in. And we will siege this down. With our 212 troops. I'm sure it'll be okay. There are barbarians down over here. When aren't there barbarians down over here, though? Honestly, I'm not going to raise levies right now. I don't want to lose production over here for the moment. Maybe we'll have somebody deal with that. Or maybe we'll just not care about the civilization value for a little while. Okay, this battle is fine. I'd like to see our allies come help us siege. Yep, Carthaginian, as expected. So, we can call these guys in, and indeed we will. Excellent. They will join us. And that is fantastic. We're not making much progress over here. We are at 99% war score right now. And we're capped there. So we should probably send our levies down over here relatively soon, but it looks like our allies have this under control. So that's great. I will happily let our allies deal with that. We're at 35% on this siege. Our allies are not helping on this siege. Okay. Yeah, we expect this. Unfortunate, but we do. We could hire mercs, I suppose. These are currently employed? No, I think we just actually can't employ them. Oh, actually, we could. Yeah, we could do that. That is actually relatively affordable. And I'm going to do so. We're going to hire these mercs, and we're going to use them to immediately crush this force. Actually, they're black flagged. We need to move them down over this way and deal with the barbs. Okay. That's fine. Scandalous Dominus. We could gain some loyalty there. Yeah, we'll do that. Excellent. So the siege is underway, of course. And we're coming down to deal with these barbarians, in theory. This guy would lose loyalty. Or we could gain popularity, which I think we'll do. This guy will view us as a rival, but that's okay. I don't really mind that, all things considered. And of course, we knew that this was going to happen, right? We knew that this rebellion was going to be a thing. Okay. So we took this back, and that rebellion is, I believe, now completely over. We actually completely destroyed the location. Okay, that's awkward. Not what I intended to do. We will be able to recolonize that, though, eventually. And our levy up here is getting wrecked because our allies are refusing to help. Okay. I mean, sure. I guess that's fine. They're going to retreat back over that way. They can have fun with that. So our mercs are going to make their way back over here. Are they going to get unblack flagged when they enter this territory? Yes, they are. Okay. So we'll just come back to here then and take that back. Fantastic. So things are going reasonably over here. And we can't currently claim that, of course. But that's fine. I do want to wipe out these barbarians, for sure. And we're sieging up here. These guys are still retreating, and that's completely fine. I would like to see our allies hitting up this location. That would be an ideal scenario for us. Unfortunately, they don't seem to be particularly willing. And we don't seem to be able to order them to. Okay. We'll have these guys make their way up, I guess. These barbarians are just kind of chilling here. Indeed. Those are other barbarians, weren't they? Yeah, they're over here. Awkward. Hopefully our client state troops will deal with that. That would be nice. We don't have any troops anywhere nearby right now, and raising them would be problematic at best. So we'll hold off on that for the moment. Hopefully this siege will finish up pretty soon. We're on 7% now, so now we're starting to have possibilities of finishing this, which is perfect. These guys are fighting. That is completely fine. And I want to come up here and take out this force, if we can. Excellent. And yeah, we're going to need to recolonize that, but that's okay. We're now at 100% war score for this particular war, so we can take whatever we can here. And specifically, we want to take this for sure. Like, we want to take pretty much everything that we can get away with here. Yeah, we can't take these currently, but this would be on its own 30 aggressive expansion. So I'm thinking we probably call that good. If that's actually only 30, I do want this last little bit. Unfortunately, our sieges are not, shall we say, speedy. And we'll have to wait, I think, for a reinforced tick here. Yeah, there we go. We actually can't get there because of this. Okay. Well, we'll remember that crime. Cappadocia being jerks. Excellent. And this war is over. So we will go ahead and retake this. Fantastic. And I guess we'll take the popularity since we're at 0 AE. We'll go ahead and disband this unit of mercs. Yes, that is okay. Excellent. So there's that rebellion done. And we are, of course, going to need to finish up these sieges to finish up this war. These integrations will also... Ooh, we finished this one. Fantastic. These integrations will also probably gain us additional aggressive expansion, so that is something to be concerned about. And our stability isn't great. So that'll be a thing. Yeah, we're getting some monthly war exhaustion. There's some martial advances, though. I'm very happy to see that. And let's see, we could grab a siege engineer, and that might not be the worst idea. Heavy cavalry discipline would be great, too. Legion maintenance cost would also be pretty good. There's a lot of good stuff in this. I think we're going to take the siege engineers for now. Okay. So we will take this last location over here. These barbarians are under attack. Good. They will be taken care of for us. And there we go. Now we have literally everything that we can possibly take here. And the question is, can we get away with this? The answer is yes, but at what cost? 38 AE. That's actually not as bad as I was expecting. Look at how much we're grabbing here. That is a ton. Okay, we're going to ditch as much AE as we can here, because this is definitely a lot. Fantastic. We're going to need some governors. We're going to need to put down our existing levies. And then our legion will just head down over here. We may want to think about building roads. We do need a governor, and we have some starving pops and disloyal. Yeah, that's all a thing. This guy's loyalty is 48, and is that coming up? That's not really how loyalty works anymore. That's right. I don't know. This is technically a scorned family. That'll make all of the Gizgos happy. The Gizgoid. Excellent. So we have some disloyal provinces, and of course we know this. This province here definitely needs to be on cultural assimilation. Okay. This one also should be on cultural assimilation. Wonderful. As should this. Province of Zaba, yep, should be on cultural assimilation. This is costing us a lot of political influence, but I'm okay with that. And cultural assimilation. And definitely cultural assimilation. And let's see here. You're already on cultural assimilation. Fantastic. Okay. So that'll happen slowly over time. We should definitely let our AE drop a bit. I would like to do some pig stabbing. Unfortunately, our political power, not so great right now. So that's a thing. Admiral of the First Navy actually died. I don't hate that. And we'll put this guy in. He's 79. Sure. He won't last very long at all. How's our loyalty going over here? This unit is loyal to the... that's a lot of loyalty. Okay. Not exactly the best, but this guy's 58. I chose an older guy on purpose. Now, we can't quite finish this mission yet because we need this territory over here. I would love to recolonize this. We're not quite there yet. However, what are the possible colonies here? Adpalum is one of them. Has less than 8 pops and cannot provide for any colonies. Has 2 pops. Okay. We can move in a few pops here. We can move, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't really care where they're coming from. I just want 8 pops here. Has only slaves. Okay. So can we move in any others that aren't slaves? That is a negative. Okay. Promotion is going to be a while. Actually, next year. Only a year for a pop promotion there. Okay, so we'll be able to colonize that within a year. Fantastic. Now, I am interested in fighting these guys. They do have a defensive league. That's with the guys all the way up here that we don't exactly care about. Excellent. We can call on Turdetania. National population growth? This is way better. National population growth is way better than local population growth, especially considering it's not that much less. We'll definitely take that. And I think I'm going to move our legion up here before I declare this war, for sure. Zaba might rebel in 60 months. That's kind of okay. I mean, this is not a shocker, right? This is really deeply unsurprising. We're expanding very quickly, and we're going to have some instability. There's no doubt about that. I also don't necessarily care about these rebellious provinces. They're not a big deal right now. So, let's see here. Sarcophagus will be moved to Carthage. And we'll lose 5 popularity. Okay. So this is basically... we would gain 4 popularity for this. That would not overcap us. So we will just take the sarcophagus. Fantastic. Get out of here. And we'll take the popularity. Very nice. Okay, so we'll just have these guys, like, carpet siege. Where are they going? We'll not have them carpet siege. They're coming down over here. Which is odd, because we're not at war with these guys. They're a tributary. Okay. So we're just going to come up here. And we did get an invention. What type was that? That was an oratory invention. Okay. Aggressive expansion impact, minus 2.5. I like that. We will absolutely take that. Now, does that reduce the aggressive expansion impact on stability, or is that just we get less AE? Either way, I'm okay with it. I do want to declare on these guys, and we will call in our ally. Excellent. And we'll attack over here. This should not be a problem for us. These guys are walking in over here. I'm okay with that, I think. Where are they going to go? There's a fort here. Yeah, they're just going to go there. This is fine. We're ahead on the siege curve. We're going to come in and attack them. They are not going to keep that. Okay, so they're not going to win that siege. They're going to go back to their territory. We'll crush them there and then siege down their remaining territory. Excellent. We're already at 16% war score. Make that 17. They did not get stack wiped there, which I'm a little bit saddened by. Okay. We will go ahead and, if I can show subunits here, we'll go ahead and just station besiegers here, I think. And then everyone else will come up here. Excellent. I don't think we're going to stack wipe them here, but maybe. Their morale is super low. Yeah, that's not a stack wipe. Okay. Where are they going to retreat to? I do want to cap this back. Okay, they're just sitting right here. That's fine. We'll walk in, and actually our allies have got it, but we'll help them. Excellent. The Thracian Civil War has ended. Good for them. We don't exactly care. That's not particularly impactful to us. We're going to keep chasing down this force, and in theory, it will eventually get stack wiped. There we go. Now they're stack wiped. So we will wander on up over here. Excellent. We could order an assault. I'm not sure if that's actually particularly useful, though. Do they have a breach here? Is breaches a thing? Yes. There is no breach. Okay. So we're definitely not going to assault without a breach. That's fine. We do have some siege engineers, so that's good. Assembly of residents, huh? That's a monthly corruption reduction. So essentially, we would be giving up the Assembly of Soldiers and adopting Assembly of Residents for free, as opposed to the normal stability and political power cost that would incur. Ultimately, we want to abolish assemblies. I'm not sure that we particularly care which assembly that we have here. Actually, residence is probably the best one if we're going to have assemblies. So we'll do it. Excellent. I'd love to wrap up this siege. At this point, I'm just kind of waiting until we can colonize this city again. That'll be a nice thing to be... Hello, pause menu. That'll be a nice thing to be able to do. However, it is pretty much time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we will wrap up all of this, including our mission. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I'll see you all next time when hopefully the game will realize that we can colonize this. Hopefully.